Hi guys, as you can see we're getting ready for Halloween. We're just a little under a week away, so a new set decoration that we've got to lead us into the Halloween. Today, Monday, that means it's jazz. And I've found a CD package that I've had for quite a while, and it kind of kicks back to the old days. Nowadays, I mean, you guys have it pretty lucky. If you want to check out some bands, it's real easy to go online and check out what they're doing, listen to a number of albums. We didn't have that luxury back, in the older days. And that could be, as much back as 10, 15 years ago, we didn't have that luxury. So what we did have were we had albums that had kind of compilations. And I found one here. It's called the Encyclopedia of Modern Jazz, Bebop to Fusion. 2 CD set. I'm assuming it's a discount bin package because it comes under the label of Deja Vu Retro Gold. But it does have a lot of artists we've already featured on Waxing On. So, like again, nowadays you can go online and it's real easy to check them out. Back in the old days, you didn't have that luxury. If I wanted to find out what Freddie Hubbard was doing, I had to find an album or a friend with an album that I could actually listen to and find out if that was something I might be interested in. And this one really does cover a lot of the artists we've covered and a lot of the great artists in jazz. Give you an idea, like again, a 2 album set or 2 CD set. Came with a nice booklet with it. Just give you a look at the booklet. And some nice little quotes in there. Photos of some of the artists. We got Chet Baker, Dizzy Gillespie, Charlie Parker, Freddie Hubbard. And just some quotes in general. Not a lot of information, but again, that was the idea of the package, was to give you a good cross-section of what was available. Again, from bebop to fusion. So I'll give you some idea who's on this album. It was quite a selection they have. Okay, we started with Dizzy Gillespie doing a song called Bebop. Charlie Parker doing Groovin' High. Jerry Mulligan, who we featured with Mulligan and Chet Baker. They're doing one of the great songs they did was My Funny Valentine by Rodgers and Hart. Stan Getz, a great sax player. One of the first people I saw at one of the early international jazz festivals in Ottawa. And great Buddy Rich and Lionel Hampton doing Ain't Misbehavin'. Dave Brubeck, Blue Rondo. We covered Brubeck a few weeks ago, and his unique twist on time signatures and songs. Blue Rondo was great. We played it with my big band, and it's always transitioning, I think, between 9/8 and 4/4. Very complex tune he's pulled together. Gato Barbieri, who you may recognize, probably most famous for the soundtrack to Last Tango in Paris. We got Chet Baker doing Milestones. Stefan Grappelli, who we talked about with the Duke Ellington violin sessions. He's on here with McCoy Tyner playing How High the Moon, and Dexter Gordon doing Lullaby of Birdland. That's just disc 1. Disc 2, Charlie Mingus, and again, we've talked about him before. Peggy's Blue Skylight. Freddie Hubbard, Bolivia. Wynton Marsalis doing Round About Midnight. Great Monk tune. Covered both Marsalis and Monk here recently on the show. Chick Corea, just featured him a few weeks ago. The Festiva piano solo. Ahmad Jamal doing Tones for Jones Bones by Chick Corea. We got Gary Burton doing African Flower, written by Duke Ellington. Again, we featured him. Wes Montgomery, we haven't really featured Wes Montgomery, guitar player, but he's doing a tune called Blue Monk, which obviously Thelonious Monk in there again. George Benson, Witchcraft. B.B. King. Now, B.B. King, they've included him in here, although B.B. King's obviously more of a blues man. Guitar on that, doing The Thrill Is Gone, and Pat Metheny, Move to the Groove. So quite a range from bebop with Gillespie and Parker, who developed that style, right up to Chick Corea, Freddie Hubbard, Charlie Mingus, all with very unique styles. But it was a great kind of package to put together. And again, for a few dollars, it gave me the opportunity to hear all these bands and decide which ones I might want to follow, who I might want more material from. So Again, kind of a relic from the old days. It's Encyclopedia of Modern Jazz, Beebop Diffusion. And again, not a lot of information in here, but good golly, guys, you've got everything on the internet now. I go to Wikipedia and I can find out who played on the gigs. I can find out who wrote the music. I can almost find out who catered the gigs, you know. Everything's on there. And so there's a lot of information. Great way to check out sidemen if there's guys you like to follow. And again, a great way to check out different bands and see who you might be interested in listening to more of. Okay, so that's it today. A little find in my record collection, the Encyclopedia of Jazz. Hope everybody kind of checks out some of those bands, see what you think. We'll see you again on Wednesday when it's Classic Rock. Till then, thanks for stopping by. Everybody take care. See you on Wednesday.